What's going on, everybody? Papa Gord back with yet another Black Series review. This one kind of caught me off guard. I wasn't expecting it as early as I got the phone call for it. That usually means that he'll probably start making his rounds amongst the other online retailers and possibly physical stores, even though that really doesn't seem to be much of a thing anymore. But anyway, hold tight and we'll take a look at another figure from The Mandalorian. I believe it's number 44, and that still blows my mind that we've had 44 releases for The Mandalorian for the Black Series already. So hold tight. All right, so we've got another review this week. So this one kind of came out of nowhere. I was not going to go near my local GameStop today. Came home, and then a little while later on my Discord, there was a note saying, "Hey, guess who we got in for you today?" So luckily Carter was going to be down in that area, so he picked it up for me. And so we're going to be looking at number 44, Moff Gideon in the Dark Trooper armor right there, in case you forgot what he looks like. So there you go, number 44. I still can't believe, like, that without a doubt has to be the mainline series that has the most releases in the history of the Black Series. That's just crazy. I'm not complaining because I absolutely love The Mandalorian and anything that comes with it. So yeah, anyway, let's just get on with Moff Gideon. This is Moff Gideon, in case you forgot. It has been a minute or so since we've had a Moff Gideon. This is season 1. And I always had slight issues, or maybe more than slight issues. I never thought that they quite captured the likeness that well. It's fine, but I think when you get used to some of the standards, when we get some really sweet head sculpts, and then we get a few that are just like, oh, yeah, you kind of just missed the mark on that one. Unlike this one, where looks, I think the likeness is a lot better on this figure, although he does look like he's a little bit more filled in, where he looked very thin in the face with this one. But again, just could be me, and it's been a few years since season 1. Oh my shiny goodness. This does not disappoint. I am absolutely thrilled with this figure. The nice shiny black right there. He does have his little side pistol, I guess throwback to season 1, I suppose. So he does have that going on. He's got his staff right here. So the shortened version, and then the extended version with a little pinky purplish energy effect to go on to the end. Do need to do a little bit of heating up on that. It's a little bendy, but not too bad. I think that once we do a bit of a hot water bath in that should just flatten right out, and we should be good to go. So we've got that. What else we got? Let's get this piece out of his hand as well. Obviously, we've got his helmet. I know that the Black Series, the full scale, is available right now because my local GameStop has one, and the store manager's been trying to get me to buy one. I really don't have the space anymore. We got Carson Teva sitting on the floor here. I still got T'Challa, or the Black Panther. I got the Black Panther's helmet down here as well. So yeah, but I'm liking the helmet. I like the colors on there. Again, that shiny black. Put that down for another second. Soft goods, another soft goods. We got rid of the plastic that we had with the original that just pegged in right there and into his back. So I like the look of this figure. The head sculpt was never a favorite of mine, but look at that. Not a whole lot of color scheme going on, right? We're just talking a whole lot of black with a lot of red highlights. You got some silver. Very Inquisitor looking. Maybe not so much the red on the inside here, but yeah, kind of gives me quite the bit of an Inquisitor look. But yeah, Black Beskar. So now I haven't watched season 3, and it's been a little bit since the last time I've seen any of season 3. But towards the end of season 3, when you get to see Gideon in this armor, I have to go back and look. But unlike Din Djarin or the Mandalorian, who snaps on his jetpack and I guess he tucks his soft goods garment to the side, Gideon's just like, no, we don't do that. We just smack that pack right on to our soft goods. So unless this has been made out of Beskar, I how does that not burn? I don't know. If you know, you can let me know down in the comments. But I think overall, oh, yeah, I can't wait. Like I said, I really do like this figure. The head sculpt does kind of pull me out of the whole, yes, it's Moff Gideon. This is definitely going to take his place. I think we'll just have to bin him for a while until we're able to expand and put the full complement of my Mandalorian collection out, which is, you can barely even see it. And to try to squeeze it all onto one shelf, no. Like I said, 44. There's not 44 figures up there. So Mando needs some more real estate. That's for sure. But yeah, he looks incredible. Again, we've got the new articulation points. So you get the single bend on the knee. You know, you get 90, which is pretty well standard, I almost think, nowadays for a lot of these the articulation points on these new figures. There is butterfly joints hidden in here. Does a pretty nice job, I think. And yeah, I did steam the cape. I think I'm gonna have to do it a little bit more. I think more up at the top and on the inside there. I just turned the kettle on and took some of the steam coming off of that to kind of iron it, so to speak, because it was pretty wrinkly coming out of the package. So yeah, GameStop for the win. There we go. There's his little cricket gun right there. Look at that. We are the Men in Black. Wrong franchise. Anyway, yeah, I don't know what else to tell you about this figure except, yay, another Mandalorian figure, because it does feel like it's been a minute or two since the last offering that we've had for that. I can't remember who 43 was. Maybe a Shriek Hawk or something like that. But well worth the wait. Excited to have him in hand. Looks fantastic. Does not disappoint. Solid contender. Man, 2025 is really shaping up to be, man, there are some real nuggets, some golden nuggets, which I guess that's a great thing. Amazing figures out there so far. Savage Opress, I'm kind of looking at him right now, but oh boy, I don't know. I am almost tempted to put Gideon at the top of my list for 2025 thus far. Talk me out of it. So we're gonna cap him back on there. There we go. So that's Moff Gideon. I've been Papa Gord. This has been another Black Series review. As always, comment, share, like, subscribe, all that usual YouTube mumbo jumbo. We'll see you in the next review. Later, eh?